Breaker 19.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
Few G's on the podcast.
Few G's. Welcome back to another episode.
Welcome back. Please, guys, go like,
comment,
and subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, keep watching. If you haven't told your peeps, tell your peeps.
Tell your people that, man.
Yeah.
Go share and all them things.
You know,
good stuff.
Add a comment. You know, just get involved. It's a Few G's community.
You
know, so got another episode. Welcome back. Do you know what though? Before we dive right in, like just doing this now. I feel like it's been like a long time since we've done this. You know, I just feel like
I did that last week, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't. It feels like it's been ages for me.
I miss you too, man.
Oh, thanks.
I miss you too, Dress, bro.
Was that obvious?
Big like yourselves, man.
So yeah, guys, let's just dive right into the show, man.
Alright, let's get it. Alright, so what I want to discuss today, I wanted to discuss, you know, obviously.
Sorry. I'm so sorry to stop you. So sorry. I just want to say quickly, like this is like I suppose like an episode in honor of women across the world. I know this is a show that we do from a male perspective and such. We're not gonna deviate from that. But we are gonna speak primarily about the plight of women and what you're going through, and also have our opinion on it. So yeah, apologies.
That's cool, man. Saying that, like what I was gonna say that we should discuss would be, like, obviously we know what's happened with Sarah Everard. And condolences to her and her family.
That's right.
But I was just wanted to discuss. I wanted to know what you guys thought about, like, what's taken place since.
Yeah, like the movement following.
Yeah, the movement following it. The politicians, the media, and like the overall coverage that it's getting and what that's led to.
Yeah, a general feeling since what's happened with this this woman.
So she was abducted. She was her body pieces were found in Kent.
I don't know if they identified it to be her. They have.
They just did. Yeah. And the perpetrator was or is an ex-law or isn't a law official, a police officer, correct? And it was an officer male, and supposedly his partner. I could be clutching at straws here. Is that the case? Like, I don't know. But that's what I heard about. I want to get that right. So it was a police officer and his partner that abducted her.
Oh, the two of them?
Yeah.
It's mad.
In Clapham.
But like while that and does a bit of research and such, it's highlighted the safety, fears and concerns of women. You know, a lot of feedback and communication about women are literally scared outside of their homes, you know, and walking on these streets. And I believe that to be day and night, but more so in the night. We'll get a lot of comments saying, women find it not safe to walk home in the middle of the night by themselves when they're drunk and things like this.
I mean, ultimately, for me, if you go out with the intention of being drunk, then you should plan a route home, innit?
You get home, safe way home.
Like not walk one way you're gonna have to walk on the streets or feel that you're gonna be unsafe.
The caveat to that is, if you're a male as well, you should do the same.
Yeah, but the thing is, the women are gonna say, why should they have to? Why should I have to think like what?
I have to as well,
right? It's turning into a bit of I don't know if I can say it, but maybe like a witch hunt, in the sense that
against what a witch hunt against males.
Ultimately, yes. You know, like I've heard men should be on a curfew from
like
6
p.m.
p.m. You know,
so man finish work and have to stay in the house.
And even if that was tongue in cheek, that's the general feeling. I know, like, if they were to try and get that as pass that into Parliament or whatever, it would get a lot of votes from women. Do you know what I mean? So it's not to say that no true word said in jest. You know, so there is some truth in that. Women would probably like it, but
but when you say jest, like did the woman? Because I saw it someone in Parliament that said that.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know how. I mean, I don't know how serious it was. I didn't watch the whole thing, so I don't want to like just.
Someone in Parliament said that.
Yeah. It's nuts.
Like, but
again, like
you can't curfew men, and it's not the thing. The thing about it is, like, okay, a man or men or whatever it must that the police officer committed this crime, innit,
yeah,
and for that he should be condemned for it,
yeah.
But just because he done that, and he's a man, and I happen to share his gender, that doesn't mean that I should be like the woman that's walking down the street, and I'm walking on the other side. She don't have nothing to fear. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Although they probably do fear because I'm a black man and I'm there and I might look a certain way. I don't know. But you may fear, but you have no reason to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now
the police.
Yeah.
Need to do more stringent checks on whoever they're employing, innit? Because my man, he clearly wasn't right for the job.
Yeah.
He's the only ones there.
But it's beyond that now, like beyond that particular incident, it's more the general feeling of fear women have, you know, when they're outside.
Can I say another thing? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Right. So, back some years ago, I think it might have been. It was a while ago. Maybe. I don't want to say the year because I might get it wrong. But there was a young girl, who went missing in Catford. I believe her name was Rochelle Holness. She was 15 years old and she went missing in Catford. And it turned out that somebody in Catford, a man that lived in Catford, took her and ended up chopping her up and putting her into bin bags and putting her in the that's how he was disposing of her. At that point, there was none of this like women need to be scared, and it was none of that. Do you see what I'm saying? And like she was a young black girl, innit? I'm not saying that. Well, maybe I am saying that, innit? Like, as a young black girl, there wasn't this hysteria around it. You see what I'm saying? Like, if anything, the police didn't come in the ends and they weren't making up no noise, looking for men that's gonna be troubling youths. They were looking for the youths that are just on the road. You know the ones there. You see what I'm saying? So, I think the hysteria is a bit mad. That's going on right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's another offshoot from this, or consequence of all of this. You know, not to say that the hysteria isn't warranted. You know, not to say it isn't warranted, and you know, I suppose for our family, like it just brought things a bit closer to home for them. You know, if it was happening to us, then it's not reality, but once it's happening to them, it's closer to home. Like, we got to fight to make things change, you know, and that's fine, by all means do that, you know, but again, we got to think with logic and not with emotion, you know. It's not about just generally highlighting women's safety, it's about the safety of people, you know. We've got to make the streets safe for people. You know, cameras, yes, but cameras are only good for catching the crime, the criminal after they've committed the crime. You know, we need more police out on the streets. Prevention. You know, we need more deterrence. We need better safety measures in place. With that said, though, women being scared when they're out, not to patronise you or anything, but we know the night time is more dangerous.
In general,
in any walk of life, the night times are always more dangerous. You know, be that an animal kingdom, I suppose that's it. That's the animal kingdom or our kingdom. You know, it's always more dangerous in the night. So you have to take care of yourself when you're out in the street.
Take extra precautions.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think I can say this on your behalf, that you're not saying that the young lady who, and if any of this happened to, wasn't taking care of herself.
No, she didn't. No, like sometimes, you can take all the measures.
Can I jump in? You see that situation with this lady in particular, Sarah
Everard.
She was abducted by a police officer.
That's what I'm saying.
A trained person.
That's what I'm saying.
A trained person.
And drove her up to
Ashford and such. Like, you got to take more. We take these things for granted, you know. Like, oh yeah, we can just go out and walk home safely in the night when you've had a drink, they've had a drink. It affects people differently, and this person who might be really suffering from this has gone out and had a drink. We have to take care. So like, if you have to text your friend, let them know where you are, FaceTime them en route when you're going home. You got to do things that make it safer for you.
That is a fact, and a lot of people are saying, yeah, but we should just be safe to go out. I'm like, look,
but it's not safe.
It's just not, and it's in general, regardless
for anybody.
Any man or child, there are not very. There are wicked people out there.
There are.
Male, female, black, white, yellow, pink, blue, and we can't account for them. So when we're saying, so the sign, and I agree with, okay, train your sons, train your boys, yes, but you can't account for these wicked people that's had their training and their sole purpose is to go out and do harm. That's why you got to be careful for those people. Who have nothing but cruel and wicked intentions in their heart and their mind. We can't get through to these people, so what we have to do is all be mindful, keep our wits about us, and just get home if we can, because they're out there.
Yeah.
Just got to be safe, or as safe as you can be.
That is
that's literally it, for real.
Yeah, like it's all about safety. You know, it's not about locking man up after 6 o'clock.
No curfew, which is the most ridiculous thing. I just googled it right now, and it was a pair in the House of Commons. He said it's like, let's put in a 6 o'clock curfew to make women feel safe.
You will still see murders.
That's what happens then. That's the most pathetic.
And then what women are allowed to out all times of night.
They're gonna go out.
So does the shopkeeper have to be a woman then?
Everyone's gonna have to be a woman, isn't it? And they're saying that.
So a man can't go get no petrol.
Basically, and that statement saying, which is a big generalization, that these women don't do the attacks as well. Women don't attack people, which we know they do. They're saying no woman attacks people. Don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
and that's a generalization. They're saying all. That to me says all men are.
Man.
Just to play devil's advocate, understand what Breaky was saying. He was saying a lot of people that I know were comparing the generalization of all lives matter to not all men. How do you feel about that?
Say again.
All lives matter was being compared to not all men. The generalization is saying we know that all lives matter, but black lives matter for now. So in comparison, so we know it's not all men, but majority of men.
No, but it's not majority of men either.
It's not majority of men.
That's the thing. Like, it's not majority of men.
I mean, again, definitely not. I don't believe it's majority or anything. We know it's always going to be a group of that we're protesting against. So by all means, protest away. You know, you want to see a change. Yeah.
They have to distinguish the type of male. So from my understanding, the generalization comes from how men approach women, which is more or less a bit creepy. Yeah, which is saying it's creepy, and some men overstep the boundary. Which I can say, you know what, I hear you. I take it into account. Like, okay, cool. So if they're saying that's in particular why you should train your sons, train your boys, you know what, you're right. But other than that, it's like I don't see that as being in the same category as these offences, the rape.
What are they saying?
Yeah,
you got to train. Go. What are they saying? Everyone listens to sons. Train your boys and train your sons not to be murderers and rapists.
Not to. But they've lumped it in the same category. So you can't effectively you can't chat a woman up, innit?
It's what it seems like now. I'm like,
because you see what it is, but this goes back to that. You might think this is a bit far left, but this goes back to what I was saying before, Like, look, listen to that. they're trying to push in things where you can't chat to a woman, you can't approach a person face to face, and then you got all of these cyber dating apps and that. You get me? So then that's more trying to do like a new world order type thing, where it's just controlling everybody digitally. You get me?
But it's the difference is though with this is that these women feel like this, innit?
No, I hear that.
Right.
And
I understand, but like, sorry, they feel like this. It's so ironic that I don't want to sound like patronizing or anything, but you ultimately want your cake and eat it. Do you know what I'm saying? You want everything.
And when you say that, why?
Like, because you wanna be able to just go out and walk home in the middle of the night, fucking drunk, and just be able to walk home safely. That's like that's just the dream.
Okay, so
like,
let's remove the drunk part. They won't go out.
Even if they get drunk,
come back at night.
Forget drunk.
So they leave out. They find they're always fighting, and they want to walk down the street and get home without any issue.
Everybody wants that.
Everybody wants that. Everyone deserves that.
Like, that's the dream. But we know there's a lot of unstable people that are out at these times.
Right, and because we all know that, so we're all 4 men here, we're all adults here. I'm gonna go around and we're gonna do a quick survey. Lighthand, do you take extra precautions when you're out at night?
All the time.
Drastic, do you take extra precautions when you're out at night?
Definitely like that, yeah.
Celeb, do you take extra precautions when you're out at night?
Come through hand, baby.
I take extra precautions when I'm out. So the survey out of 4 men here, we're 4 black men, we take extra precautions when we're out at night. Anything can happen. I want to make sure I get home, especially
and I'll teach my youths to do the same. I got boy
and a girl. I'll teach them the same thing.
And a son. You see what I'm saying? And I'll make sure that they know how to move. You see what I'm saying? Because
to the best of my ability, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? To the best of my ability, I'll make sure that they know how to move.
It's just unfortunate, man.
What was saying, Ryan?
I was gonna play devil's advocate again and say that the people that we have to be precautious for are also men, are they not? Most of the time.
Most of the time, yes.
Brother, man is like, man remembers times when man couldn't walk through certain ends, bro. Like, and I'm not even a gang member like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, it's real.
Not even like that. I'm not even a gang member. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, so
it's
like,
just
for since the dawn of time, since my beginning, man's had to watch where I'm stepping in. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I do understand that. I do understand the women's plight. You get me? I'm not taking away from it. I'm not saying anything. But I'm just saying that it's not. There's nothing different from now than it was 3 years ago or any other time.
I think
Jack the Ripper.
Yes,
Jack the Ripper. That happened way back then. You know.
And I think it's the being able to approach one, but making them feel a bit more comfortable. And then the safety aspect, I believe, it's still a everyone thing. It's not just
it's not just for
groups.
This
groups. It's like, it affects all groups. It affects everyone. We should all be.
It's for everybody.
It's for everyone, and I think that's
safer for you is safer for us. Do you know what I mean? Like,
so apart from that, another point. We do see the process and everything, and obviously we are for women. But how do you feel about that in comparison to how another case such as Blessing Olusegun's case was dismissed? A girl who disappeared a year ago and apparently had drowned, even though she was fully clothed, a black female.
Why was it dismissed? Do you know?
No one knows because the case
was dismissed ultimately.
Yeah. How do you feel about that in comparison?
Again, Sarah? I mean, that's the same kind of thing I was saying. What I was saying earlier on. I think it's different, innit? Things are different when things happen to different people, and it shouldn't be like that. But that's the reality of it. You see what I'm saying? It definitely shouldn't be like that, and we wish it wasn't like that, but it is. That's what I can't really say much more than I was trying to say before. Do you see what I'm saying?
Which goes back to it should be for everyone, black, white, yellow, pink, blue. Everyone has the right to feel safe. Doesn't matter where you're from. Your human right is safety, protection. We should all feel that. So as a community, as a government, as a nation, we all need to be working towards that. And to be fair, as a black man, I don't always feel that I'm governed by these same rules, because sometimes I feel, you know, I'm not going to get the same treatment. I'm not going to get the same respect. I'm not going to get the same emphasis into my safety. So,
but like saying all of this, like I've got a wife, I've got 2 daughters, you get me, and I want them to be able to walk on the roads and feel safe. But then again, I'm gonna try to make sure that they know how to move when out there. If if my missus goes out, like she's driving, and I'm still making sure she's where she needs to be. You see what I'm saying? Like when she's like, if I might not necessarily like talk to her the whole journey or whatever.
If she's walking home, I'm not talking to her.
Yeah, if she's walking home, then man's talking to her. I'm going to pick her up.
Or going to pick her up.
You see what I'm saying?
Get you in a cab. Something
you see what I'm saying?
that you're not going to be walking on these streets at this time.
Like, but saying that again, certain times my missus likes to walk from work or something like that. She
What, during the day?
Yeah, but you know, like it'll get dark. It'll get darker earlier.
But it's still busy on the street.
It's still busy on the streets and stuff like that. If that's the case, then she's doing her thing. But ultimately, I want all women to feel safe, innit? Like no one. I want everybody to feel safe.
That's what I'm saying. It's about everybody in this. That's it. You know, we know that women they go through like the trials and tribulations. You know, like we do, and I fully respect that. You know, but women are fighting in wars these days. You know, there's female police officers and the like. So we know it's beyond just female safety. It's about people's safety. Definitely. Like I know, like as women, and it's what it is. You know, I'm not trying to be sexist, but we are supposed to approach you to woo, to profess our affection for you. That's the game, innit? Like to chirps you up, man. To try and woo you or whatever. That's what it is. And I know you probably get that repeatedly, and sometimes you don't want it, but that is the nature of our species. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry for those that are not that don't have bars or don't know how to articulate themselves.
No. I think with that, it's you can see when some guys do take it a bit too far, and it's like, dude,
I was about to say,
you're harassing them. You got like the speeds in it, like shoot a shot. But then
those people, they don't know. They're whack brothers. They ain't got no.
So wait. So alright. So you approach a female, yeah, and as you approach her, you know, like the other day I was telling you, I got the to the hand, yeah. It's not that animated, but she's telling you now she's not interested, yeah. Like how many times does she have to say no, or have to reject you, or anything like that before you?
You know what it is?
Say
if he's even persistent with it, right? It's like you got to read the room, innit? It's like
respectfully.
It's like but I was like, he ain't having it. Now I'm gonna try. It's like, mate, do yourself a favour, jog on. But my thing is, the person in question for me is, what are you saying? It's like, no, don't be like that. What are you saying? But it's like, dude, you're crossing boundaries like that. It's like,
no space. Get off me.
Don't touch her. You don't have permission to touch her. It's like, don't even enter her personal space. Like, bro, she ain't feeling you. Just
again, there's not to say there's an art, but you got to have a bit of class when you're talking to somebody. You know, you can't just like that's, you know, they're not our animals, pets or anything. So if we're speaking to them on the level, let's do it. You know, like I get it. Like maybe when we were younger, we would do that, and we didn't understand the ramifications of it or whatever. But as a fully grown adult now, and I've been an adult for ages, I get it. Like I get it. Like you can't be doing that. You can't be talking to women or whatever, like in particular ways. But I see a lot of posts on a lot of sites, including LinkedIn and stuff like that, where they're just chastising men, you know, saying, if you got friends that say, look at this woman and stuff like that, oh, she's nice, drop those friends. Those are deadbeat men because they don't have respect for women. And it's like,
whoever wrote that comment,
it's absolutely the most ridiculous thing in the world. You know what I'm saying?
They want men to just walk around like some androids,
like you know what I mean? Turn into eunuchs, like just because you heard me earlier, and I was just. Like I was saying this as a joke, not a joke, but like tongue in cheek. Like, they want women to grow beards and ultimately turn to men, so they can ultimately chase the men. Because like, how are we supposed to talk to women? Like, we're supposed to wait for you to tell us to talk to you. Like, it's like, no man, we're gonna just go for it. It's like, if it works, it works. If it doesn't,
if a man tells you that, hey, look at that woman, she looks nice, you should not be friends with him because he's a deadbeat man.
What kind of brute man is that?
So because they're basically paying you a compliment, they can see you on the track.
They find you attractive. Don't have no celebrity crushes or nothing.
It's ridiculous. It's
I'm not saying nothing today.
If someone finds you attractive, it's a problem.
Like, how do you do that? Are you allowed? Are you like? And that's again. Are you allowed? Like, are you allowed to be approaching women with things with what's going on? Like,
it doesn't seem like you can.
Right? Are you allowed to even look at women? Like, I'm on a train today, and I'm thinking about this, and I'm thinking, no, I'm not even looking at anybody. Like,
before you got the wrong idea, say, look at me, your eyes, I got a mask, I haven't seen you, I need to go somewhere. Man, just looking down.
So yeah, I'm just watch my feet then, for they accuse me. Like, it's mad, it's a bit tense. I don't know if it's just tense or, I don't know. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's weird. Like,
I get it. Fine, and especially with what's going on with the marches, it's like, okay, there's something in the air which is this topic, and my take up from this is the general consensus is they want to be treated with more respect.
Yes.
Yeah. So more respect. Okay, no wolf whistling. Don't go away. They don't want to be made to be felt. They don't
objectified.
Objectified, made to be felt uncomfortable or be made uncomfortable by anything we do. So like, all right, cool. What we need to
accommodate that.
Accommodate and
implement
and define new ways for all men to approach women, and women need to be a bit clear with what they find is suitable. Like across the board.
But then that's dead though. That's all dead. Yeah. All that's dead because who says that woman A wants the same thing as woman B, and all the women down to Z, like that's dead. That's all that is it's just dead. Like you can't blanket that.
Yeah,
you get me. You can't blanket that. Like they couldn't say, yo, you're only allowed to approach a woman in this way because that certain way might be a trigger for that woman. You get what I'm saying? But when I would have just came up with my normal sexual chocolate vibes, you get me? When I come with my normal thing, she loves it. But then you've come and got me on this robot thing. She's like, nah, that's dead. That's what my man was on. Deadness.
Same thing.
Staler. Mildew breath.
Come on.
Get me?
No, it's true. Not saying we're absolutely not saying that you shouldn't push for
safer streets. By all means, I'm with you on the safer streets.
Yeah, and changing women's rights and attitudes to women. You know, but let's not be emotive. Let's be logical and reasoned, measured. You know, like
let's not demonize men. Not demonize all men. Not all men are rotters. Yeah, it's fine. Men and guys who don't have to take the no or you can't take a hint, use a bit of the old common sense. You know the old common sense. You start having conversations. Learn from this. Keep your boundaries. Talk. If you ain't having it, keep it moving because you can't really take no risk no more. You can't even be a bit. It's so awkward for guys. And as a guy speaking, I'm like, rah. I think that if I was single, how would I move to a woman? How would I approach a woman? It's like. Especially in these times right now, it's like...
Come on, bro. Remember I showed you, you got to give them the interested smile, mate. Yeah, mate.
But still, is that smile not considered creepy now?
It's definitely creepy.
That's what I'm saying, so how's it going to run? How's it going to run, bro?
Yeah, it's
not just now, then even. No, it's crazy times, like... It's crazy, it's been a crazy time, 2021. Early March.
Yeah.
So,
Do you know what it is? It's a wider debate and conversation. It's a conversation. It's a conversation. It needs to be a round table. There needs to be different types of women as well. What's the best way?
Yeah. What is?
I don't think even having that. It just doesn't make sense. What do you mean? No, you can't. You can't have a discussion.
I mean, you can just put a general consensus out.
What's a good way for men to come and approach us? Because those 10 women all might have different ways that they think is great.
But
then the 11th woman might have another way.
But they may have all 10 may have.
All of those women will represent a certain demographic of.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I say 10 different types of women from different demographics with different likes and but woman number 3 from whatever
have a bigger sample.
We'll say the 10 for now, right? For argument's sake,
it's 10,
and then you may potentially get. Hold on, you may get a potential common denominator in there. It's like, okay, cool. You've all said this one thing. Okay, I would like. How do you do in a handshake? It's like, all right, cool. You all like how do you do in a handshake?
And certain man like me, got firm handshake, innit?
You got soften out, really. But I thought this essential chocolate thing was running.
Marshmallow thing. Hello. What if man does it too hard? Then they say, oh no, harassment. Oh, you ripped off man's arms and them things there. You get me? Man's strong, innit? Nah, it's that time, man. Handshake will rip off your arm by accident. Shit. You're bleeding everywhere.
Take that back.
So that's what we fancy.
It's a different situation, man.
Yeah, it's all nuts now. I'm just happy I'm settled down. And
trust me, I'm thinking for my son. My son's a little boy. I'm like, right. It's like, because you're thinking, how is this going?
What about the feminists? Like what about what the feminists gonna say? Like, for example, we teach our sorry, bro. We teach our sons and such. Like, be gentle with women, like look after our women, which is the right thing to do. Like, open the doors for our women and do all these things. Be chivalrous again.
Yes.
And then you've got the feminists there. It's like, what the fuck? I can't
own door. I don't need no.
I keep myself safe.
See what I'm saying?
All these things like.
So you get what I'm saying now. That woman might think different to the next woman. So they ain't looking to meet in the middle.
Yeah,
so
I don't know the answer, though.
That's what I'm saying. See what I'm saying? The process is just dead, bro.
Like, it's just really
it's not your process. I'm just saying it's just a dead process, isn't it? Like, all that needs to happen is they just say, "Oh, was it your thing? Oh, my bad. I would have locked it down if I knew it." No, I'm joking.
You can't legislate for crazy, man. You just can't.
Yeah, it's like different is different, innit? Yeah. And the world is full of so many different people, and all of them are individuals, innit?
And those are talking about those I know.
Give it to them.
Heavenly Father. You can't. Like I was just say, you can't legislate for people that are crazy. It's like, hopefully it's far and few between. We know it's not like every second, but there are actually unstable people outside, and we need to. The freaks come out at night, they say. Like, all of a sudden it stopped happening. No, it still happens. I saw that.
It's been happening.
You know what I'm saying? So
all that is it was a police officer that this.
Yeah, just like.
You get me? There's been many other police officers that have done similar things.
Yeah, it's
just not been highlighted.
It's just different times, and we can speak more. Everything's caught on camera more. Like, please just be safe out there. This is not a race thing. It's not a gender thing. It's not anything other than being a safe thing. Please just be safe out on these streets. Like if you're going home late, speak to somebody on the phone. But if you got earphones or earbuds and only put one in, you got to keep your wits. You got to make sure you know what's going on the streets. You can't have two AirPods or air things in, and all you can hear is doom, and all them things there. You got to be able to hear the streets or hear somebody approaching. No, you got to be speaking to somebody on the phone. Don't be listening to music.
Whatever it is,
you have to be aware. It's all about you have to be a little bit streetwise, isn't it? Because it's a bit crazy out here. And I understand that. People saying I should be able to go about my business and be safe. And it's like, unfortunately, no one really is unless you've got 24-hour security. So you've got to take these extra precautions. As Jess said, have one earphone in. A celeb said, make a phone call. hold keys in the hand after you shouldn't have to, but the world's not a nice place. So until this world can get safety measures can be put in across the board, you gotta do what you gotta do to stay safe and make sure you get home.
Yeah, like you do all these things not because we want you to have to be able to use it. You know, you don't want you to use it. It's every day that you get home without doing it is a blessing, innit? So that's the thing. Like, it's just that for those days, for any crazy incident, you're ready. Do you understand? You're prepared. You're not caught unawares. That is it.
Yeah.
You know, so continue to be getting home safely, but please just have a bit of self-awareness and street smarts. You know,
Definitely.
Just, you know, carry mace, carry whatever you need to do. Whistles, alarm. Do it, man. Do it.
Share your location.
Share your location. Share your location.
It's important. You know, when my people's are out, I make sure they share their location, my kids and stuff.
Yeah.
You get me?
Reach there now. I've got here and I've got there. And
Yeah.
You gotta, please, man, please, you gotta be safe. This shit is real. Shit is real.
In the field.
In the field. That shit is real.
Safety first, across the board. Across the board.
We love our women. We love our women.
do.
We love
We love
people. You know, refugees, that means it's the whole community, it's all of you. You know, you're all refugees, so yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a few G's in the podcast.
Few G's in a podcast.
Few G's.
You get me? Guys, on the last note. No, two notes. Firstly, big up all the mothers out there.
Big you all
It
that.
was Mothering Sunday recently, so big up yourselves. Big up all the mothers that's doing all they can for their children. Big up all those that can do more. Big up all those that should do more. And big up all those single mothers and everybody else. Innit?
Aunties, sisters, everybody
You
that's
get me?
here, not here, everyone that's played their part, big you all up.
Yeah, definitely. And I just wanted to say that guys, go check out the Fuji's Instagram. We're gonna be doing it's gonna be getting a bit more interactive. So we're gonna be doing some things on Instagram. We're gonna be going live, and I think it's Mondays. We said, isn't it? Yeah. So I think it's Mondays. We're gonna be homing down on a time. So if you go and check us out on Instagram, it should be somewhere across the screen right now. Yeah. So if you go and check us out on Instagram, at Fuji's Pod, then you'll know when we're gonna be doing our weekly lives, as well as our shows, our weekly episodes. And yeah, we're gonna get this thing cracking. So again, it's been a few G's in the podcast, and we out this bitch.
Few G's.